Ori is going to not die. He gets off the egg just in time.
Close
See if they can turn it around at all. Viper Strike onto the Muerta. Will pop the ult. Gets hoof stomp though. Now the Primal Split. Nightfall. He's going to get tagged to the tree. Can they make him use his ultimate? Going to get broken. Will pop the ult eventually. See if they can turn this around. But that's the big pickoff potentially now onto the Tinker. They get him trapped in the wards. Down goes BZM. Pure with a TP. The Nightfall, in fact. Is it enough? No. They have the damage to get through him. And he does not have buyback here. Aurora getting 2 huge kills here for the Rasta. Sharpshooter not going to hit. They might have to give this up if they don't want to expend a buyback.
The Tinker's life is worth more than the buyback here. Or the barracks, I mean.
Oh, double hoof stomp into the Stampede. Both these supports are about to go down. Indeed, that is the case, at least for one. No. Yeah, they pop Ori in the end with the Bloodthorn. Gonna try to exit now as they get the full set of barracks. Mira getting chased by the Brewlings. Tinker's back up and running. Egg play. Sunray still continuing. Rasta eventually is gonna go down here. 2:33. Meanwhile,
Viper
fire applied. Yep. Viper's gonna heal up quite a bit with that cheese. Getting rooted continually by BZM, and he forces Centaur into a horrific spot, but there's the BKB into the runaway. Nightfall getting chased by 33, who's all alone here. Tinker's coming in as well. They really want to kill Nightfall. Doesn't have his ult anymore. He's going to get put in the cart, though. Can they get him out in time? Trying to find a maneuver through the trees. Looks like he's good to go. Picks up the bounty rune just to get that extra shit in his pocket. Lornoff with the Nightfall right in front of Nightfall on his team. Don't get confused. Bushwhack. Hex is there. They're even going to use Pierce the Veil. He's going to pop the BKB Stampede. He looks to be fine.
Yeah, not enough chain lockdown. Can't refresh Hex anymore.
Paul pops the BKB and tries to run away. He doesn't know the Nightfall maneuver despite being called Nightfall. Laser onto the Centaur. In a lot of trouble. He's dead. No buyback either. Now the egg being focused by Pure. Do they have enough right clicks? Yes. Absolutely, the lasers are continuing as the Age is finally used. Buyback onto the roster is Lornoff getting extremely low, 33. That's Primal Split number 1. Pure gonna try to focus as Brewmaster stuck inside of the wards. They finally help him out of his snake prison. Roast Banner was placed here as well, and yeah, that's the issue.
They can't draw Aurora, excuse me. It has to work.
33, he's gonna pop the BKB, has the Primal Split. Once it's over, there's the Macro Pyre with the Aghanim Scepter. Deadshot is there as well. Pierce the Veil doing work. Egg goes off just in time, but they're still going to be able to take it out. And now the lasers continuing to rain as Nightfall right in the midst of all of them, trying to take out the Jakiro. He'll get that, but is that all? BZM now is going to get the Hex off just in time before the bash comes out. Nightfall going to get rooted thanks to that shard from Tinker, but he's taking a lot of damage. BZM getting focused and killed off, but he's going to buy back because that's 3 dead for Aurora without any way to get back in the game. Lornoff extremely low, but the focus is on this Abaddon. They take out the Viper. They take out the Abaddon. A full team wipe. Cost 2 buybacks. There's only 2 buybacks for Aurora remaining. Absolutely. Buyback for Lornoff. Nightfall, the only one left with one. And they're going tier 4s. Don't want to bother with the melee to get that refresh on the fortification. He's going to have to buy back here or this game is 100% over.
Yeah, they don't know about all the other buyback statuses necessarily, so they might not try to force the issue here.
Yeah, they get the 1 tier 4. Pure still focusing it. The melee racks will go down. That gives a fortification available now for Aurora. They have 3 members. 5 versus 3. Atos, Hex, Laser, Warp Flare, everything at their disposal. Force staff to keep the Viper alive. Nightfall in the midst of all of this. Macro Pyre is going to slow him to a crawl. Tier 4 is taken out completely. Nightfall using 1 ultimate. Still has his refresher. Ancient is exposed though, and Nightfall just getting kited completely. And the damage coming out from the Muerta is insane. 33 continuing to take a lot of pressure off with that Primal Split. They get the fortification off. Stampede available in 2 seconds when the Centaur's back up. Pierce the Veil is activated. The Rasta is going to die again. 33 still focusing just on the Ancient despite the backdoor protection being there. Actually, that's the pipe being activated. Now the BZM taking a ton of damage. He's about to go down, but the Ancient falls first, and Tundra have won DreamLeague Season 28. What a game. Woo.
Yeah, that was a very special game overall. It had everything. It had a bad early game. It had some pretty critical issues, including a very long pause for headset. Not a common sight.
Yeah, we got a
grand
podcast
finals.
in between there. That was nice.
But overall, I mean, credit to Tundra for this game, right? BZM got owned in lane. Pure got owned even harder in lane. And they stabilize, they buy enough time, they get to the mid game, and ultimately the later portion of the game where they needed to before their lineup truly kicked off. And this felt like a game that Aurora could potentially have snowballed and won really quickly. But a couple of key moments, Tundra did the right things to stall things out.
Champion interview, and I believe we have, there we go, we have all of them on camera. Hey guys, congratulations, what a insane series. Pure, since you're the one with the headset on, actually everybody's wearing the headset, that's confusing. I would imagine yours is the one whose microphone is working right now.
Yeah, we're gonna use my mic, but all of the guys can hear. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great setup. All right, I want to ask about this game that you just played, especially you, Pure. You had a rough one. First couple of minutes in that game, the early game. Talk to us about it. How was it? Were you fine the whole time? Just, you know, guys, they're all on me. Just farm. Just go ahead.
I mean, to be honest, me and Donjamon, we got some show on our lane both games. And I mean, there is nothing to be talked about, you know. We just were doing some stuff, you know, some tricks, some masterclass from some laning masterclass. And that's kind of it. The game was tough because of that.
Game was tough, but you guys pulled through.
Hey, I have a question about Muerta. It seemed to become like your signature carry of this patch, despite other carries looking very strong as well. What is that strength? What is the best things about Muerta right now, in your opinion? I
mean, I think the scaling overall scaling is good, face it is good. Like this first spell is kind of broken on the laning, and it secures the early game, mid game, and then you know in the late game Muerta is doing Muerta things.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, we are going to ask you to pass the headset around. Is that okay, Pure?
No.
Oh, the microphone? No. We'd love to ask a question to 33 if that's okay.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Congratulations.
I'm gonna chill.
Yeah.
He's out. He's gone. He's not coming back.
No, you'll come back. You'll come back. Hey, 33.
Hello.
Hey, congratulations on the series. Actually, everybody can hear me, so I already congratulated. But congratulations again. I want to ask a question about the drafting, because throughout the whole DreamLeague, it seems sometimes that you guys had issues when you were on second pick. And those issues were, like this weekend, were like basically gone. Can you talk to us about how you feel like that was from your side, if that was a good read, or what other problems you feel like was solved between group stages and playoffs?
Yeah, I guess without revealing too much, because we're going to play another tournament
That's fair.
in a week. We used to have some idea on how to deal with second pick, and we haven't really done it in a long time. And Moon had the idea to go back to it and kind of try some different structure from second pick. And I think, yeah, it worked out well. It solved a lot of the problems we had. So good job, coach. Finally, some impact.
Was about time. No. This is also you guys' third title in the season, third win of a tier 1 event. The team with the most #1 place finishes so far in this season. Does that make you feel like you have an extra big target on your back, a bullseye, so to speak?
Nothing special, I guess. I think there's so many tournaments that is important and it's nice, but you know, in a few days we'll be in a new one, and you know, everyone is gonna forget about it, like happened with Liquid and Blast. So it's just there's a lot of tournaments, so it feels really nice for now, and I'm really happy. But yeah, I don't think it's not the biggest deal, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you, 33. I have a question for the young gun, Ari, if you don't mind passing the old mic to him. Yeah, now we can shit talk 33 because he's out here. Pure.
No. I think Pure is wearing his headset again, or a headset.
Hello, Ari. Thank you for being a Giga Chad and playing your own style of Position 4. Position 4 players out there really appreciate it, and I wanted to ask a question about that. I remember a while back you said that Tundra kind of plays in a very farmy play style, optimizing the map or whatever, and you kind of had to come in and be like, no guys, let's get some pickoffs. Maybe it's a bit awkward to say this in front of your team, but I'm curious, how much of the team now is your ideas, and how easy is it to implement your own ideas with this roster?
I would say, like, in terms of strategy, the only things that are my ideas are my heroes in my role, like mainly. Most of the strategy I think comes from, I would say, Netto and Moon, and a bit Pure too. But I think a lot of what I do is the in-game calls. I think a lot of moves are called from me, mainly the aggressive ones, I guess. So I guess that's my contribution.
Can you tell me one of the other heroes, leak one of the other heroes you said you were going to pick in Force that didn't come out in this tournament? Because you said it and it never happened. It was always Coddle and Shaman. You kept winning with it.
I mean,
give me a hint.
Don't do it, Ori. Don't do it.
In that interview, the one I was thinking of was Nyx, and it actually came out and it went pretty badly. So maybe stick to what we know.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd love to ask a question to Weidman, if you could pass the mic over. Love the transitions. They're very smooth. Hey, Weidman. So every time we see you on the player cam, you're always smiling. It feels like you're having a good time, whether it's the draft or even after losses, you're just kind of chilling. How do you keep your energy up over a tournament that's this long?
I don't know. I feel like maybe this team it works when I'm being the clown and makes the the mood and vibes like happy. So it works like that.
Yeah. Do you ever get fatigued playing Dream Leagues? Because they're a bit longer than some other tournament formats.
I mean, fatigue, maybe yeah, but actually I don't really care. I just play some tournament, just play another Dota. Like, doesn't matter what is the result, just play. Yeah.
Good, just another day. Okay, thank you.
All right, cool. I got a question for BZM if you want to give him the heads up. Why is that an ooh?
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hello.
Yo, what up,
Hello.
BZM? Sorry they kept you waiting for last. I don't know, my panel don't know the order of things.
Well, Moon is
last.
Oh, Moon is last. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep it fast. You said in an interview we did with you earlier that you guys are playing like more boring Dota. How boring was this final for you? How disciplined did you have to be?
Well, I would say if game 4 we didn't stick to the Moon Meander tricks, it was over, just over. So
Boring won you the series?
I mean, kinda.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to be boring to win.
That's the Tundra and Falcons motto, yeah? All right, that's it for me.
All right, pass it over to Moon then, BZM, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. Hey, Moon, congratulations. I've got a couple questions.
I have one as well.
Okay, first question would be, obviously this is a grand finals best of 5. I was wondering what the conversation was between the games for you from a coach perspective.
Well, game 1, game 2, just we're just swapping sides, whether we're first pick, second pick. Game 2, game 3, which is we got a choice again, so we're discussing whether we want first pick, second pick, and what they're gonna adjust. And game 3, game 4, just got this recognized. I just tell my team like where we messed up, but yeah, we could have won the game, but let's do something different. And then I give them like a plan and let them choose.
And when you say something different, I'm also curious because we recognize that game 4 was the first time you guys swapped sides. Was that your preference or was that Aurora's preference?
Aurora, they wanted to play the first.
Dire.
Oh. We chose. They chose the first pick, right? And then we chose Radiant. Yeah, we chose Radiant. Yeah, we swapped side to Radiant. Yeah, because something new, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. I was just curious if you want to shake things up. Obviously, that is a nice thing to do. I also was curious if you guys have any plans for the rest of the evening? Because I know there is indeed another tournament looming around the corner in a couple of days. But I don't know if you plan anything, because obviously you didn't know if you were going to win. So I was curious.
Yeah, a bunch of us, they got flights out of here today.
Oh, shoot. Today?
Me and Whitemon, yeah, tonight, yeah. If we played Game 5, they would have missed their flight, so we were banking on 3-0 or 3-1. Then me and Mon, we're going to stay here for a couple more days before we get to Wallachia. There's not much point for me to fly back to NA for like 1 day and then fly another 16-hour flight back to Romania, so I'm just going to stay here.
Hey, Moon, as a fellow Canadian, of course, you are a Canadian legend. What are you thinking about the curling drama that has occurred in, of course, our great nation?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of a disgrace what's happening in the Olympics to Canadians, honestly. Like, it doesn't reflect who Canadians are, number one. And second of all, I can't believe we lost to USA in hockey. That's crazy work.
Yeah, that was devastating. That was truly devastating stuff.
I do like how you used your finger to indicate number one, you know? Almost as if you want
We Canadians like to use our fingers. Okay, thank you, Moon.
All right, well, with flights to catch, Moon, you can keep it on, considering you're the last one. Yes, so you can say you're the one that gets to say goodbye. So I want some final words from you, because you are the champion here of this DreamLeague. So some final words from you to everybody who's been supporting Tundra all this time.
Thank you for all the fans for supporting us. We have ups and downs. Usually we win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Thanks for... I feel like when I look at social media on the comments and stuff, we're like... The community is the least toxic to us. So thank you for being like kind of forgiving. As you guys know, sometimes we 3-2 a lot. Thanks for... Yeah, so...
Oh, much appreciated. Congratulations again. Obviously, you guys have a good stay and the rest have safe travels. And I'm sure we'll see Tundra again very soon playing some good S-tier Dota in the future.
Bye-bye.